Hello everyone, I'm Finn from FinnBreak42, and right here in front of me I have set 70651 Throne Room Showdown from the Ninjago line. This set has 221 pieces and retails for $19.99 US and $24.99 Canadian. This looks pretty nice so far, so let's get into the build. Wow, this is an amazing set. It has a lot more interesting pieces than I even thought. So many useful sword pieces and other new-ish elements, and a bunch of useful other pieces. This is great. Alright, now I'll look into each one of the sections individually, starting with this one, then this one, this one, then I'll look at the minifigures. Alright, the first section right here has just one action feature, which is this little gate. It's using one new gold piece that can fall forward. I think it's pretty good. On the side, there's Lord's sword, which is being stored while he's in the prison cell. And at top, there is a security camera, which is a pretty good build. Around the back, there are just some of the taller black pieces, and there's not too much going on. And right here, there is the clip, which allows it to clip onto the center part, and that way you can move it around. So that's pretty nice. The middle section of the throne room is the throne itself, and this has lots of really nice looking gold pieces and many sword elements, which really help it look very extravagant and quite nice actually. It has these gold pieces on the side which have the scroll type design, and there are flame pieces in there. Underneath the throne is a secret compartment holding a three-pointed dagger and a key, which are very nice pieces to have, and they fit quite easily underneath the chair. There we go. At the back, you can see there are 4 black swords, which are very useful to have, and 2 large golden swords. Either side of the throne has one of these clip connectors for both sides of the throne to connect to, which allows you to move them about. The throne itself is a large chair, and it's got the nice headrest at the back, using the same piece that's on Samurai X's helmet right here. I'd say the throne is pretty nice and very well built. The last section of the build is this jail cell, which has a lot of golden swords to represent the front part, or the bars, and inside you can put Lloyd and handcuffs. One thing that's a bit strange is how there's no back, but considering the amount of pieces in this set, it's definitely worth it. I really like how they use the lock piece up at the top, which makes it kind of strange considering how you would get there with the key, but still. And at this side, there's a clip to clip into the main portion of the build, once again, to move it around. I'd say the builds are all pretty simple here, but they look very nice, and I especially like the red pillars which are on this one, and the first section I showed. It adds to the detail a lot. Altogether, using the clip pieces, the build actually has a lot of movement to it. You can move this all the way back, and make it, I don't know, its own sort of room right here, and something in front of it. I guess that could really make a more complete jail cell, but then you could also move it this way, spread out for a larger play area, and this way is probably the best for storage, which is very nice, and it shows off all the different components of the set at the same time. Now we'll move on to the minifigures. Starting off is Lloyd in handcuffs. This design for his suit is very interesting, and I'll just show it to you once I remove the handcuffs here. It reminds me a lot of Boba Fett, actually. how it has the sort of armored plating over the chest piece. And right here, he has a gray belt and knee pads, which are very interesting, and I like how they use the very metallic looking silver. It's quite reflective, and I'd say it works a lot. On the back, there's more detailing for wear on the suit, as well as straps and buckles. So this set the minifigure is quite detailed, especially with the wear. It seems like they're really trying to show that the minifigures in the hunted season are definitely a lot more worn out, which is very nice. Lloyd comes with his hairpiece, which is a very good one, and two facial expressions. The front one being the angry one, and the secondary one being of him smiling. That's a pretty good face to have right there. Next up is Harumi with her red sword. Pretty nice sword, but I'll remove that for now. And something that's really interesting about this minifigure is the hairpiece. It's quite interesting how they used a rubbery material instead of a regular hard plastic. And with the hairpiece off, you can see the front of the torso better. And a lot of these minifigures have very faint detailing with dark print on dark print. But you can see it when it reflects in the light. There's some pretty nice detailing for crease marks on the shirt, and there are actually spikes on the collar of the robe, which is kind of interesting. She has 3 belts and knee pads as well, also with some sort of toe protectors right there. The back has even more spikes, and continuing with that dark blue theme on the black. And there's the rest of the belts. She has 2 expressions, both using the red stripe over top of the eyes. So this one's the angry expression, and the other side is the sort of serious, concentrated expression. I'll just show you how that one looks like with the hairpiece. So pretty interesting. Next up is Skylor, and she has a lot of accessories with these 2 shurikens right here, which are very nice to have. She's got the belt piece from the Lego Batman movie, but just in red, and that's really cool how they changed the color. I appreciate that a lot. The printing on this torso has a lot of reflective, just like the theme kind of goes. And here it seems like this sort of chainmail, which is very nice, how it kind of looks like the fish scales, and you can really see it reflecting. That's pretty nice. She's got the red sash right there, and I'll show you on the back. So this is a pretty cool piece right here, how it's a black katana holder, and it holds 2 swords. Printing on the back has even more of the fish scale mesh right there, and some more of these sort of slightly damaged, shiny looking belt pieces. She has dark gray shiny arms, which is pretty nice, and 2 expressions. First one being happy, that's a really good expression right there, and the second one being quite angry. Here you can see it with the hairpiece. Right here is Samurai X, and there are a lot of gold pieces on this one. You can start off by seeing the helmet right here with that cool gold crab-like element, and golden swords, as well as the golden neck bracket. I'll remove all that so you can see the printing a little better. On the torso, there's this really cool design of the red stripes over the red, and some possible mechanical elements, or maybe just some normal armor. Not entirely sure. Once again, like a lot of the minifigures here, there's a lot of dark blue on black, which shows very subtle detail. On the back, there's more of this pretty high-tech looking armor, and there are 2 expressions. One where it's the robot one, where it's just solid kind of concentration, I guess, if that was an expression for a robot, and the other one is happy, and that's pretty nice. And right here we have Nia, and she has this very large weapon of a tri-pointed staff, which is very cool. Nia's printing on her torso is very interesting because there's a lot of intricate detail with some more of that damaged design, and it seems like she has some zippers for pockets and stuff. And the blue aqua color-ish looks very nice with the stripes across, as well as the Woo Crew symbol right there at the top corner. She has a gray belt, one knee pad, and one just sort of rope around her leg on that side. At the back of the torso, there's once again some more wear, showing the light silver color, and the blue stripes continue. There are also a couple of pockets for extra objects to carry. She has a dark gray silver color throughout, and that looks quite nice, with the blue especially. She also has two expressions, which I'll just show you in just a moment. This one is the serious expression, very concentrated, and on the other side is the happy expression. Yeah, so a lot of really good minifigures in this set. This is great. One more thing I'd like to add is the amount of extra pieces that came in the set. It's amazing how many there are, and there are a lot of really useful ones too. Like these swords here, a key, which is really, really cool, especially since they're a lot less common in sets now. And the Batman belt, colored red, as well as two shurikens, a tri-point dagger, and just some other normal useful pieces, like the 1x1 stud with the hole in it, and this joystick / antenna piece, as well as the very, very common neck attachment for the ninja hood. Overall, I'd say that this is probably one of the best $25 sets I have ever seen. It has so many useful pieces, 5 great minifigures, and even some cool action features. I'd say if you were looking to get this set, I would highly recommend getting it, because it is just such a useful set. And even if you're not the biggest fan of Ninjago, it still has a bunch of pieces that could be used in other sets, though mostly they are specified for Ninjago type things. Yeah, really, that's pretty much all I have to say. This is a really, really good set. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day.